everyone, Linda here from Gumnut Lane Jewellery. Today we're going to be working on another link. Took a little bit of a break last video and showed you a ring. So I thought we'd get back on to doing some links. So the one I'm going to show you today is this one. It's been patinaed, but I haven't finished cleaning it up and polishing it yet. But I just wanted to get this video out. So if you'd like to learn this, then stay with me. I'll just gather all my supplies and I'll get back with you shortly. Okay, back with you now. So what we're going to need, what I'm using anyway, is 18 gauge wire. You could do this in a 20 gauge. I wouldn't go any higher than an 18. I think a 16 would be very hard to work with unless you annealed it beforehand. But 20 gauge would work well with this, but I'm using 18. So I'm just going to flush cut my wire, and I'm working off the spool with this one. Okay, just going to grab my step pliers, and we're going to start on this one here. So the second smallest one, and I'm just going to start coiling that. I'm going to coil it 3 times. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to cut, just grab my tape measure here, 5 centimeters, which is 2 inches. Yeah, 2 inches of wire here. So flush cutting that. So get my tape measure. Okay, I'm going to pop it back on the pliers. I'm going to grab my flat nose pliers. You could use chain nose if you like. I've got that around the wrong way. Okay. I'm just going to grab this wire and give it a bend. It's easier to do if you do it on the pliers. That's why I'm doing it. You've actually got something to hold on to your pliers rather than trying to hold on to just a small bit of wire. They're like that, so that's what it should be looking like. Okay, from here I'm just going to give this a little bit of a curve. Oh, sorry, I'm on the camera. So I'm just giving this a little bit of a curve. Just like that, not too much. And then from here we're just going to bend this wire back up through the center of those coils there. And this can be a little bit hard to do, so you just use your pliers to help you. When you see the tip of it come out like that, just grab hold of it and give it a bit of a pull. We're just pulling this gently at the moment, so don't go pulling on it, you know, full force. Okay. Just giving that a little bit of a straighten there so I get it through a little bit more. And then I'm going to grab my round nose pliers. And I'm popping it in there like that to hold on to it. Hopefully I keep this on camera. It's a bit of an awkward angle here for me. And I'm just pulling that wire up gently. So I'm pulling this with my flat nose pliers and holding onto it with my round nose. When it gets a bit hard, just straighten that wire up a little bit. And you can make this loop here as long as you like. So, you know, it's totally depends on you. This one here, I'm just going to measure mine up against it. See, it's a little bit longer. So grab hold of that wire again and give it a bit of a pull. That's probably about right, I think. Pretty close. A little bit more. Yeah, that's pretty close for me. Now, I don't worry about these being too neat and tidy. That's not my style. But you can just straighten them up a little bit if you want to. So that looks pretty good to me. A little bit of a bump there, but I'm not too worried about that. Okay, now from here we're going to take that bend out of it and get that up fairly straight like that. Take my cutters and I'm cutting roughly about that much off, which is, we're just going to turn a loop, so it doesn't matter. That's 1 centimetre, which is 1, 2, 3/8, pretty close to 3/8 of an inch. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that off. Get my round nose pliers. I'm just going to give that a little bit of a bend, not much, it's just a slight bend like that. And I'm turning that back in. So it's hidden down inside the coils. Like that. Now this little piece sticking out here, just give that a little bit of a tap in. You don't want to distort your where's it gone? You don't want to distort your coils, so just a little bit of a tap in so it's not sticking out where it can catch. That's pretty good there. So now I'm just going to grab my hammer and my block and rubber mallet. I'm just going to give, just to strengthen them, there's a little bit of a tap, and also your little loop on the end. Doesn't have to be too much, like that. And then when you go to attach it to, out of the way, to a piece, you just open that loop up like that as far as you need it to fit onto the thing. Pop that on and close this back up like that. So that's quite an easy link, but it's a very effective looking link. Looks totally different in the brass, doesn't it, compared to the patinaed one? But you can, you know, break these up into a piece. Just have, you know, 3 or 4, and then just have some normal chain going either side, or some beaded wire wrapped, you know what I mean, wire wrapped beads going either side of it. Can make a nice bracelet. So it's just using your imagination what you use it in. So that was a very quick video for this week. I've got another nice link for you for next week. So if you'd like to see that one and you're not subscribed, then hit the subscribe button down the bottom, and there's a little bell that you can ring where it asks you if you want to have all videos announced to you, so you get a notification. And if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, and that's pretty much all I've got for you for this week. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention to you. I meant to do this a couple of weeks ago and I kept forgetting about it in my videos. These cutters, I know we're always looking for great cutters, I got these on Amazon, and they're not actually, as far as I could tell anyway, but what was written there, I think they're like an electrical, for electrical wire cutters. But I bought these, gosh, probably well over a year anyway. I'm going to say 18 months, could even be coming up for 2 years. And these have been absolutely wonderful cutters, and I think they're only like, they were no more than $15 anyway, because otherwise I wouldn't have bought them. What was I going to say? I cut all types of wire with it. I've cut my 18 gauge with it. I've cut 16 gauge with it. I've cut down to 30 gauge with it. And they just, and even the tips of them just never seem to go dull. Now I'm probably saying this, and I should touch wood because they'll probably end up going dull on me. But like 18 years to 2 months, I think is pretty good for less than $15 for a pair of pliers. So as I said, I got them on Amazon. So if you want to write down the numbers and that on there and have a look for yourself and grab a pair, I just think they're they're by Nipix. There we go. There's the name of them there. I just think they're absolutely wonderful cutters, and I know everybody's always looking for good cutters, so I'm totally recommending these ones. Okay, everybody, that's enough for me, so I shall catch you all next week in the next video. Everyone have a good one. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.